If anybody shows up, I'm cleaning litter boxes. Well, I'm waiting to see if anybody shows up. I haven't been live in so long. Anyway, on this channel. Hi, Willow. You guys certainly made a mess under here last night. Somebody got a little bit carried away with the litter. What's new, pussycats? Oh, 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 oh. Pussycat, pussycat. You're so pretty. And I'm so witty. And I love you. So go and powder your cute little pussycat nose. You guys made such a mess. You have thrown litter everywhere. Oh, there's someone there. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I really didn't expect anybody to show up, but as the title says, it's time for me to stop being sad over baby Dumpling. So, hi to whoever is there. I'm cleaning up kitty litter. Somebody got a little wild with the kitty litter boxes. So I'm going to try to hurry up and get this finished. And I see there are 2 of you on the counter, and now there's 0. Well, I'm going to keep going anyway. My name is Susan, and this channel is called Furry Feline Monsters of Mass Destruction. And we are a cat rescue channel. We're in Heber Springs, Arkansas. My husband and I didn't intend to become cat rescuers, but sometimes you gotta step up and help out where it's needed. So here we are, being cat rescuers. And when I moved my phone just now, it did that crazy thing it does from time to time. And now on my screen, I have a thing that says orientation is locked, rotate device back. Well, it doesn't work. So let me say to anyone watching now, I won't be able to flip the lens or do anything other than talk to you, because once my phone does this thing, that's how it is until I end the live. So, doggone it. This is just how it will be. Willow, please don't do anything. Please don't do anything. Because those of you the three of you that are watching. If you watch my other channel, you've seen this happen before. It's like the least little bump on my phone, and it messes up the orientation. If I try to correct it, I'm going to go sideways. Watch. See what I mean? So, I think this is going to be a pretty doggone short live stream. But I wanted to try to reconnect with you guys. And I'm trying to find a place to have the camera that I can finish cleaning the litter boxes without Willow knocking my phone over and irritating me. And if I can ever get them cleaned, I can at least see your chat. So I can at least respond to your chat if you are chatting verbally. I just can't do anything else. This has been happening on both channels with the orientation ever since YouTube itself changed their format. I'm not doing the big clean today on the litter boxes, and by big clean, what I mean is when I totally break them down, take out all of the litter, completely sanitize with chlorine bleach, very light solution. You know, dry them, all new litter. I'm not doing that today. It's already been done this over the weekend. I started to say this week, but it's Monday. Hello. And here is Julie Newmar making her way around. Doing cat videos is really hard for me. And right now, babies, because of the glare, I know you're chatting, but I can't see it because of the sun glare, okay? But I've got one more litter box to clean. Or at least to remove the poo-poo lumps. And then I want to sit down and just say hi to you guys. Because it's time for me to stop being sad over baby Dumpling. It's time. So I figured one of the best ways to do that is to go live on this channel. So here I am on my knees, or one knee. And let me get this last litter box done, and then I'll come and see who's here and say hi to you. Willow, please don't knock over Mommy's phone. It's already kind of messed up anyway. Come here. Just in case Yorkshire Rose is watching from across the pond, here's her Will-O-Wisp. If there's anyone new in the audience, Will-O-Wisp is the runt of the rescues here. She's not a kitten, she's full grown, but Willow was rescued out of a drug house. And as my regular viewers have heard me say in regards to Willow, everybody in that house went to jail except her. She came to live with us. Okay, one more box to do. Uh-oh, sorry about the noise. I've got what you guys just now heard, I've got a piece of plywood positioned in a manner that in the event of an accidental overspray from one of the boys, I can, they very rarely have an accidental overspray. But what you guys heard fall over was the piece of plywood that I had there as a barrier just in case. Almost, guys. And thank you, everybody that's here. It's good to see. Seal, you're an angel cat. Hi, Seal. That I could see because it was big and green. Okay, almost done. But we're never gonna survive unless we get a little crazy. All right, and there we go. Tie up the poo-poo bag. Maybe give you a tiny bit better framing. Instead of looking at my waistline or my booty. I'm sorry. I'll get it together here. I will. Hide and watch me. I will. All right, let me put this back. Push it in with my foot. Put this one back. Real quick across the floor here, just in case we got a little extra. On the floor, yep, got a little pile. Okay. Let me sanitize my hands real quick. And I'll carry those bags out after I end the live. They're tied off so it's not stinky. Oh, I gotta put the mat back. The wonderful kitty litter mat that was sent to us by Down Under with Love. I think it was Down Under with Love that sent this. All of you guys have sent so many wonderful gifts that after this much time, it's hard for me to remember who sent what. All right, sanitizer. I hope everybody's having a good day so far, and I hope you had a great weekend. It was pretty nice out here. The boss had Saturday off, and he went and did the big shopping for the rescues on Saturday. Rub it in. I think I got too much. I don't want to pick up my phone or my tripod till it's all rubbed in. It is about 76 degrees here this morning, y'all, which is wonderful because we have been having a tremendous heat wave. All right, let me see if I can pick you up and carry you. And we'll go in here. All right, darlings, because of the thing with the orientation, I really, as I said, I can't do much. I can't flip the lens. It's discombobulating to me right now because I can't actually see me. When this thing happens, and as I mentioned in the very beginning, I started out properly with the horizontal orientation, but YouTube has changed their the way their commands are set up, and just the very least little bump messes it up. So right now on my screen, I'm just gray and I can barely see me. And right across my face, in big white letters, it says orientation is locked, rotate device back. Well, I have rotated the device back. YouTube, I really wish y'all would get it together. You make it difficult for those of us out here who are flying by the seats of their pants. So, so somebody say something in chat so your chat will come back up, because I can't let it. It happens to us too. You have to choose between watching the person or reading the chat. Maybe artificial intelligence could help you figure it out. I can see Whisk comment. Hi, Patty Graham. Hi, Sandy Gant said something. Okay, I can see you guys when you're talking to me. I thought maybe we could stretch it out to 30 minutes if, you know, there's not a lot to tell here. The heat wave here in our part of Arkansas. Hi, Nada Drama Nana. Good morning. The heat wave here has made it to where the rescue kitties, the outdoor kitties, let's see, who have we got? Let me think if I can go through a roll call. Outside, we have Weeby, Mr. Grayson, Mr. Big Stuff, Itchy McScratchy, Tommy Two-Tone. I'm leaving someone out. Oh, Bullywinkel, our lame boy, our lame rescue that was born with the deformed leg and foot. So all 6 of them have been showing up. Hi, DJ. All 6 of them have been showing up every morning. Everybody's doing well, except Weeby has, he roams. And I don't know where he roams, but he came back like a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, somewhere in there, with ear mites. So I've been treating him daily, at least once a day, but he can smell the medication. He can smell, so he knows. He knows I'm fixing to work on his ear because he can smell the meds. So sometimes in the evening I have difficulty catching him to give him the treatment and clean his ears. And I have to really scruff him pretty hard, I guess would be the word. Never mean, of course, but I've got to scruff him down, you know, pretty tough to get to the ear. And it's just the one ear, it's his right ear. But it's much better than it was when I started the treatment. So other than that, everybody outside is doing great. Mr. Grayson and Mr. Big Stuff are pretty much the only 2 outside that are hanging around the house itself during the heat wave. The other kitties outdoors, I don't know exactly where they go, but they have their cool places that they go during the day. And then all 6 are here in the evening for feeding time, and most generally hang out on the porch and in the yard throughout the evening and the night. All of the indoor rescues are doing great. Let's see, Pretty Patty Patches has been having some of her digestive issues that she has from time to time, but nothing that concerns me. Our FIV rescue, Wang Chang, Cheetah Burrito, that's all one name, Wang Chang Cheetah Burrito. He's had a bit of a cough. He hasn't had it today, but yesterday and Saturday, I noticed several times that he was having a bit of a cough. And of course, that gives me concern because he is FIV positive and his respiratory system is compromised. So I don't want to talk about that anymore because the purpose of the live is that I need to stop being sad. So, but everyone else is doing great. And Rags, I wish I could flip the lens. I would carry you outside. She has become so accustomed to her harness that when I go out, and she can tell by my motions, of course, that, you know, I'm pulling the leash and I'm hanging it around my neck and I'm reaching over and getting the harness. And when I open the gate to her kennel, she stands there and slides her own head into the harness for the last 4 days. She's like, okay. And I don't have to take my hand and guide her nose in through the opening. I just put the harness down and she slides her head right in. And then I buckle her up around her belly and her chest, and off we go on our walk. She still is having her preference for certain appetizers, such as cicadas, dead earthworms, pine beetles, June bugs, and on the rare occasion, what is that other one? Oh, the one that really makes her sick. Slug. But I don't think she's had a slug as of late because I haven't seen any slugs around. I think I slugged out the slugs. I don't like to be mean to any living creature, but when it comes to slugs, I whip out the salt. So yeah, but she really, Rags, the rescued dog, she really enjoys the cicadas when they're still alive because they do the thing. I don't know. Now I got a little bit worried about the bug eating. So I did the thing we do nowadays. I Googled. Turns out, because I'm like, why? Even Lillian was like, why? She's eating a lot of bugs. Because once in a while, Lillian walks Rags for me, like if I'm not feeling so well or whatever. And Lillian expressed her, she's like, she's eating lots of bugs. So I Googled. Y'all, you probably already know this because most of you are canine experienced, and you know I'm not. It's very common. It's a source of protein. And I mean, of course, there are bugs that could be like really dangerous, but the bugs we have here and the ones that I have observed her consuming are not dangerous to her, other than the fact that the slug makes her have poo-poo problems and it makes her throw up. But she gets a buzz. Yes, she gets a buzz off the cicadas. Yes, West. Hi, Jennar. Sandy, she West, she's all after, she'll snap a fly right out of the air, and so will the indoor rescue cats, for real. So, but what was I going to say? Sandy was talking about bees. Hi, Sadie Girls, Mama. Especially if you watch my other channel, because you don't see it much on this channel, but I have a butterfly and bee flower garden right off of our front porch that is designed to attract and provide nutrients for hummingbirds, butterflies, and bees. We also have the Granny Smith apple tree, which drops apples, and there are stinging insects like yellow jackets and hornets that are attracted to the sugary, hi Kiki Eyes, the sugary substance that exudes from the bruised or opened apple, because the groundhogs come and eat the dropped apples. The deer come and take the low-hanging fruit, and then of course they'll leave partially eaten or apple cores on the ground. And the yellow jackets seem to be particularly attracted to those apples. And when we walk in that direction, now there haven't been many this year, but Rags appears to, well, more than appears, she evidently is aware that there's some danger there, because she will actually avert or redirect me. She'll kind of push on my legs and move me away from the apples and the hornets on the ground, which is really a neat thing. She seems to have some instinctual protectiveness towards me. Not a drama, not a honey. Did you do something and I missed it? I see people thanking you. Sandy, is that what it is, honey? That Rags and I are connecting, and she's like assisting me, or, and you guys, I think I've been on here. No, I haven't. It was on my other channel, Lip Lock No More. Nada, you gave 5 members. Thank you, Nada Drama Nada. Y'all, Nada Drama Nada. She sends super thanks and stuff that, you know, we're not in live chat, so you guys don't know about it, maybe. But like under some of the shorts and videos, Nada Drama Nana will send a $20 super thanks. So I wanted to let you guys know about that, because you may not see them. I'm not, I'm not sad. I'm just kind of bowled over. So our spirits are connecting and she will assist and protect me. Uh, so what I was going to say about what happened with Rags, and now looking back on it, I'm pretty sure that it was actually some sort of a protective move. But it did give me what I'm referring to, PTSD. I don't know that's what it actually is. But now when I walk Rags, and I am going to tell you what happened, but now when I walk Rags, from time to time, if she does certain movements, I get skittish. Because a couple of weeks ago, she actually took me down to the ground in the backyard in our back driveway. It was an accident. She wasn't trying to take me down. That was not her intent. She either smelled or saw something that I did not see. I never did see whatever it was, okay? Now, I am accustomed to her alerting to a squirrel, either in a tree or on the ground, as well as birds. And I'm very mindful of her body language because of my health conditions, okay? Which results in a weakness in the legs. So, as I said, we're in the backyard and we're kind of on the grass, but the back drive as well, which is dirt and gravel. As best as I can recall, because this happened very quickly, her head turned. Okay, I had her, the leash was in my right hand, but she was standing on my left side. She alerted to her left. And when she did, whatever it was, and Lillian thinks it was a snake in the grass in the yard across the alley or the back drive. When she alerted, she jumped up and to her left. It's hard to demonstrate, and in doing so, pulls me to the left, and I go down, and the leash goes around because of her movement. So I'm on the ground in a fetal position in my backyard in the driveway on my left side, holding the leash with my right hand. And now she's down and we're looking at each other like, what the heck just happened? And she wants up, but I'm shaken and a little bit scared and unsure if I can actually get up. So we have a little bit of, oh my, how are we going to do this? And she wouldn't take her eyes off of that yard. Well, now, long story longer, obviously I'm fine. I'm here. Obviously she's fine. She's out there. And she hasn't managed to tell me to this day what happened. But y'all, if you're an older person or if you're a younger person with health issues that could put you in a similar circumstance. I had my phone in my hip pocket. I couldn't call for help because I couldn't get to my phone. Even if I had been able to get to my phone, how would I have texted or dialed anyone when I am tied up with a dog leash and a dog that weighs more than I do and is much more powerful. Now, I don't know the answer. I just want us to think about these things, because this really gave me a reality check. Because in reality, I was laying in my back driveway, surrounded by houses where neighbors are home, and no one saw me. After I managed to get up, reassure Rags, coax her back to the kennel, which was not easily done, get her secured, come in and dust myself off, and reflect on what had just happened. And my hands stopped shaking enough that I could text Lillian. What if I had not been able to get up? I have no idea what I would have done. Would I have had to let go of the leash and have that concern on top of everything else, that maybe my rescue dog would run to the road, run away, go after whatever it was that caused her to alert in the first place? Any or all of the above? I hesitate to use the word terrifying in the experience, because it wasn't quite terrifying, but it was scary. So please take things like that into consideration even if you're in great health, it could happen, and maybe your ankle gets sprained or something like that, that could make it even a more challenging for you to be able to right yourself. Now, like I said, darlings, I don't have an answer to this issue, but it was a real reality check for me. It is a concern for the boss, my husband, Bob. Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Hey, look, I managed to go 38 minutes. So, Sandy, you had a cat that lived for 24 years. Our first rescue together as a couple, beg your pardon, was a great big, she wasn't great big when I rescued her. She fit in the palm of my hand, but she lived 22 years. Solid white, long hair, blue eyes, and she was not deaf. She ended up weighing over 18 pounds. No, wait, babies, I'm sorry. I reversed the numbers accidentally. She lived 18 and a half years, and she weighed 22 pounds. Not what I said first. So again, Not a Drama Nana, thank you so much for your overwhelming generosity to the channel. I've been trying to figure out, and have not yet successfully figured out how to do so, how to gift memberships on both of my channels. YouTube, y'all probably know this already, but just in case, YouTube has enabled those of us that are creators with monetized channels that have memberships to gift 10 memberships a month. But I haven't yet figured out how I can do that. But I want to. I want to give away memberships. And I want to do it every month on both channels. So I just got to figure out how. But I just, guys, you know, I wanted you to see that I'm okay. And in this moment, this very instant, I'm feeling sad about baby Dumpling. But it doesn't hang over me like a dark cloud, like it did in the first days. Baby Dumpling was the rescue kitty with the longevity here. He was rescued as a teeny tiny kitten, and he had been here the longest, and we have no idea what was wrong with baby Dumpling. He was fine one day, and the next day he was not, and the next morning he passed away in DeBoss's lap before DeBoss went to work. But life goes on. And we have 18 other feline rescues here and a dog rescue named Rags. And I've got to keep myself together for them because they need a happy mommy. And there are other losses that will come. So I've got to get through the grieving on this one. So thank you all for being here today to help me do that. And so in closing today, I want to say that if I've missed you in my live chat, I'm so sorry. I don't ever intend to leave anybody out, and I'll do my best to do better the next time. And I really appreciate every single one of you for being here. I want to thank you for your continued support of the channel, although I haven't been here much for the last month. I want to thank you that you continue to be members, although you haven't been getting anything from me. I want to reassure you that we are all fine and well in the overall. And I want to remind you, please, to make sure to spay and neuter all of your fur babies and those that you are able to rescue. Take advantage, if you have it in your area, of the TNR, Trap, Neuter, Release program. That is a federal grant available to communities that apply for it and are accepted, wherein you can trap a community cat. You can have it neutered or spayed at no charge to you with a small donation to the program. It gets its shots and gets wormed. It gets its left or right ear, I can't remember which ear, gets clipped. And then you bring the kitty back to your community and you release it back into the community. And the clipped ear allows everyone else, including veterinarians in the future, to know that that kitty cat's already been spayed or neutered. The other thing I want to remind you of is if you have fur babies that are your pets, please be mindful of keeping their immunizations up to date. Make sure that they get their annual checkups and keep their health up to at least the par that you have been able to establish and maintain for them. If you're in an area like we are, where there are extreme heat waves right now, make sure that all of your outdoor fur babies, as well as any strays, have adequate, cool, clean, fresh water and food, as well as shelter from the heat. And lastly, What's new, pussycats?